Happy Friday, everyone. I know I've been MIA for about a week. I have been super busy, really, really busy. It was my daughter's birthday during the week, but the week before was just hectic. And then I had the kids early on Friday to Saturday dinner time. And then I met up with her and my other daughter on Sunday, and we went out for a shopping day for her birthday and lunch, and it's just been hectic. And then Monday night after work, I went and I took the kids out shopping after work. I went and go pick them up and took them out shopping to buy their mum gifts for her birthday. I paid for, and they were very generous to her, I must say. So I've just been really busy, really, really busy. So I've not really time to do much, but I'll say hello to everyone. Hi, Dreamy. Hi, PMR. Hi, Gamecock Jenny. Hi, Sweets. Hi, Stacey. Hi, Bella Marie. How are you? So I'm going to do a bit of baking. So I'm going to make zucchini muffins. I've downloaded the recipe and I've got everything I need. Hi, 11. And I'm going to have a go with zucchini muffins. While they're baking, I'm probably going to throw some soup on, because my lovely little neighbour next door, who I love dearly, that I make soup for, her daughter was found dead in bed. So, I mean, to lose a child at any age is horrific. So I want to make her some soup. Hi, Kendra. How are you? How's the house and how's the job? Hi, Carrie. Carrie, I hope you're well. I'm good, thanks, Bella Marie. I've been busy woman. So I'm sorry, I know I've missed stuff that's been going on online. Has anybody watched the Real Housewives of Miami's first episode? Has anybody watched that yet? I know, Stacey, it's sad. I'm going to grab some of my... I'm in a pair of sorted one left. I'll have... So I've got my zucchinis. This one is a bit worse for wear. That's going in the bin. Look at that. But I only need 2 big ones, so I'll give them a wash. What's on again? Hi, Sarah. What's on again? I finished work today and I showered Pablo so I could try on little things that I bought him. That's where I posted the little video. And hi, Jen. And so I tried on his little outfit, and he's been a pain in the ass ever since. His bed is outside drying on the washing line. Because I finished work and I was like, get him showered, Jen, the dentist, good luck. And I just hung out washed his bed and put that out. Just wanted to get stuff done. So I'm going to grab out all my ingredients. And one thing that's in this is semolina, but it is gluten-free. Yes, the Housewives. Hi, Julie. The Housewives of Miami started again. I watched it was last night on in America, and I watched it today. Brilliant. So I need parsley. I'll cut my parsley in a minute. Let me start with the zucchini, one thing at a time. I know, Julie. Julie, I posted a little short earlier. He's got another little outfit. He was a badass. just going to dry them. So how's everyone else been? You just finishing your lunch? Oh, actually, I need to go and chat filter all messages. This is how I miss stuff. So I'm just going to chop the end off of that, and then I'm going to grate them. I have got a machine that would do the chopping for me, but I sort of like the grating. It's oddly satisfying, you know? Yeah, if you know, you know. I'll get a dish for that first. Kendra, do me a favour. I was looking for your wish list and I can't find it. Where is your wish list? Even if you DM it to me, please do. DM it to me. If you put up your new curtains, what I would do is just leave those blinds open, get those curtains up. Self-stick curtain still work, don't know. Kendra, what did I buy for curtain rods? I bought curtain rods from Amazon that I could just drill in either side. Yep, she's got this, absolutely. I'm loving all these wee recipes that I'm seeing online for the zucchini and stuff. Really, really loving them. I will do the bread at some point. It's just it had ingredients that I didn't have, so that's why I didn't do them. What about Kanye showing up to the Diddy trial? Kendra, you'll do it. You'll do it. It took me a bit of time and a bit of effort. Right, Julie and Stacey, what are you talking about? I need to know. I need to know. Oh, really? That's annoying. Being deep in the Diddy trial. I know, Sarah. I cannot but believe Kanye hockey, right? Okay. I was like, what? I thought when you put up the hockey sticks, you were being like jolly hockey sticks, being funny. Kendra, see, once you do the first one, see the satisfaction of seeing them up and hanging. I actually measured the blinds for every room in the house and put the blinds up, and they were heavy. And there was a few cock-ups putting up some of the brackets and stuff, but I got there, and I am super proud of the fact that I did that, and I did it myself. Super proud. Kim, thanks, sweets, thank you very much. Let me click on that. I want to save it. Thank you. Oh, I like those curtains. Change address. Oh, I bought a little steam mop. I steamed my floors. Hi, Irish lass. I steamed my floors earlier, actually. My lunch break today, we only get 30 minutes. Well, don't get me wrong, there's... suppose I could... Hi, habanero, my friend. How are we today? I am so out the loop of what's been going on. I'm going to be totally honest with you all. I don't know. I don't care. I am not engaging. Drag away. Drag away. If you want me to be your content, if you want to make some money off of my name, carry on. I don't care. Oh, sweets. I know. When I seen Adriana, I was like, I mean, she looks as if she's like took 20 years off herself. I agree, Marsha. He does look weird. There's something about that guy, and I don't know what it is. And she's now posted today that she's angry. Alicia is divorced again. I know. Alexia. She's posted today that she's angry that the way they made that look as if he was taking drugs. No, they didn't make it look that way. That's how it looks. That is how it looks. It was the whole, do you want to go in the room for AC? Like, it just sounded weird. But the whole Larsa and Lisa drama, oh, I love Miami Kendra. Honestly, I love it. The whole Larsa and Lisa drama. I've seen it before with Lisa when she's drinking. She's a bit of an asshole. And at first I thought Larsa was being a bit unreasonable. But then, as I was watching it, I was like, I don't think she is. I don't think she's being unreasonable at this, you know. So I've grated all of my zucchini, or as we call it, courgettes, and I'm going to put it in here, press on it just to make sure there's no like water inside. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. I'm sorry to hear that. I will say a wee angel prayer for you, and I will be thinking about you. I definitely will be thinking about you. Yep, me too, Marsha. I thought that as well. And what was the other thing you said, Marsha? Alexia, I don't know if he's divorced her for... Hi, Cooch. Sweets, I told you a long time ago who she reminds me of, and I'll just leave it there. Oh, I know. So sad. So what I'm doing, I'm just pressing down the spoon, just in case there's any excess water or anything in that. We don't want that really in our mixture. I don't think there is, to be honest. No, there's nothing coming out of that. That's absolutely fine. And then I'm going to do my potato. We do the same with the potato. Okay. Oh, that was Adriana. That was so embarrassing, Marsha. So embarrassing. Like, and I love Martina Navratilova. I love her. I just don't know what it is about her. I just love her. Julia used to get in my nerves a little bit. Oh, Lisa, honestly, I'm thinking about you. That's so sad. Hi, my beautiful Christoph. I'm going to do potatoes. But when she was on that couch, with her new boyfriend, and she really made me sick. See the way she was gloating. I've walked in here with a 6'4" piece of meat, and they're all hungry. Like, no. Alexia's heartbroken, absolutely, probably really embarrassed. And there's Adriana. And what I did notice at the beginning, when Alexia, they were all with her, and Alexia was crying on her couch and they were all running to her side, there was Adriana on the other couch saying, knew there was something going on. She's such a bitch. There's a time and place, and that just was not it. And this is why these women have problems with her. It really is. Oh my God, he's just went mad. Come in here. Come in here. He's barking at nothing. Come in. Come in. Come in here. Think you're a gangster. Behave. Oh shit. I don't know if it's about finance. It was just weird. See the way he did it to her. And she's saying, we went out, we had dinner, we had sex all night. And then he does that the next day. What I didn't like and I thought was horrible, that he did it when Frankie was there. They're like, why would you do that to Frankie? Why? I just don't get that. I really, really don't get that. That was cruel, I think. Okay, going to put these in there. Give them a little wash. I'm going to grate them too. But I thought that was pretty cool doing that. Cruel doing that to poor Frankie. Hi, Jess. PMR. It's all a lie in your opinion. What do you mean? What's all a lie? Hi, Zeus. How are you? What's all a lie? Hi, Mary. What's all a lie, do you think, sweets? I'm trying not to grate my fingernails. I do that all the time. Christoph, I was thinking of you. I am making zucchini muffins. So I've grated 2 large zucchini and I'm grating potato at the moment. So PMR, did you mention that you're meeting up with people this weekend? Have you mentioned that? I don't want to say anything I shouldn't be saying. I've missed a lot. That she didn't. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that was weird, sweets. Like, why? Why would somebody do that? And then, but what I didn't like, somebody said, was he good with your kids? And she went, no. And I feel bad about that. So why are you back with them? Why are you going on dates? Why are you going on holiday? I love Marisol. Marisol was like, she was annoyed. Yay! Okay. Yeah, you do something to celebrate. Yep. It's okay to say it, Mary. I don't want to break your news. It's your news is your news. So, you don't care, okay. So, our beautiful Mary is retiring. She's got a retirement and she's meeting up with PMR and someone else this weekend. They're all going to get together because Mary is moving out of Arizona. She's moving to be closer to her family, grandkids, so a huge celebration for her. Oh, thanks, Stacey. So that's great news for Mary. Our beautiful Mary. I'm almost tempted to rinse the grated potatoes. Do you know that? Like, you know how it is? I'm like, take the starch out. So, again, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to give it a squeeze. Yay! Mary, you've worked hard all your life. You deserve this. You deserve it. So, same again. I'm going to give it all a squeeze. Try and get rid of any residue, excess water. It's frightening what is happening in America right now. It really, really is frightening. I feel sorry for American people. I feel sorry for people who have called this their home for God knows how many years, who've worked there. Like, it's sad. Very sad. Oh, I get a good bit of juice out of that. You see this? Now the potato. So I'm going to pop that down for a second. Give this a rinse. I'm going to put that back in. This mixing bowl's big enough. If it's not, I'll just get a bigger one. Trying to minimise my cleaning. It really is scary times in America. Do you know that? I feel bad. I really do. I think I'm going to need a bigger bowl. Yeah, I think I will. Okay. Put that in there. Okay. So that was either 2 moderate sized potatoes or 1 very large potato and 2 large zucchini, all grated, put together. Little stems. My favourite thing, parsley. Don't really like a bit of parsley. I'm probably going to go live a few times over the weekend because I'm going to set up my little greenhouse and I'm going to start potting my seeds and stuff. So I need E11 or UPMR, I'm going to need your advice. I need to need some guidance probably with that. God, I hate dishes in my sink. It's treated like a criminal. Who's the senator that has applied, is it for an RO on Trump? Somebody's applied. You want to talk about the housewives? Okay, let's talk about that. So, I think you're right about Well, I've got big grow bags and plenty of soil, and I've bought everything for it. But I'm going to need help. This is parsley that I've grown. Oh, there's a wee bit there that I can take off. I'm going to give it a wash. Give that wee dry as well. Oh, and show the new equipment. Yes, okay, sweets, that's good. Yep, she means at the weekend. Yep, that's fine. Are you busy? Are you working just now, sweets? If anybody wants to come up and join me, I'll drop the link. You can feel free to come up for a chat. But I do want to emphasise, and I'll say it again, that I did hear people were dragging me last week on lives. I don't care. I don't want to be a part of it. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm done. I'm done. This is what I want to focus on. This is what I had started off wanting to do. So this is what I'm going to carry on doing. So I've got quite a bit of parsley here that I've grown. One more toilet. What do you mean What do you mean fix one more toilet? Yes, Kendra, we knew you'd work it out. Women power. Okay, perfect, sweets. Well, sweets, I plan to go live a lot this weekend. Hi, Stephanie. Yep, that's what I'm doing, Stephanie. I did consider, actually, I was so fed up last week and I was so scunnered by everything. I thought, should I just walk away? Oh, I know, Marsha, I totally agree. Should I just walk away and just be done, just live my life? But I do live my life. I've got a busy life, but I also enjoy doing this. I enjoy a lot of people that I've met from the community, and I don't want to change that, that's all. I love this big knife. I'm going to show you. So I've sort of learned, I watched the chef how to do it. So holding the tip, look how well that does that. I mean, I'm getting there. Scunnered. I know, Jess. Yep. And do you know the thing? Larsa was a very, very attractive woman. But she wanted her nose done, and that's fine. It's her life, it's her body, it's her face. But she's just went too far. She really has gone too far. Oh, Darcy and Stacey, oh my God, what are those two girls doing? So I need flour and baking flour. Baking powder, I should say. Now, it didn't say whether the flour was to be self-raising or normal flour, but you know, it's my gluten-free. I think I'll use the self-raising. I don't know what it is. Because it's for muffins, but the muffins didn't look, yes, sweets, the muffins didn't look as if they had risen. So I don't know. This is a fine semolina. 2 teaspoons of that, or tablespoons of that. Pablo, out my cupboard. And what have I done with it? Do you know what? I'll probably put it inside my tin, my baking tin. So then it starts dragging everything out. Oh, there's it. Okay. I'm charging that. I know what kind of toy right enough, eh? So, I am using half a cup of flour. So let me get little cups. It's sweet butter. So half a cup of flour. So that's probably why it's not really risen because just to prove to everyone, gluten free. So and I hate that. So what I was saying about Alexia then said, somebody asked, was it good to your boys? And she said no. So why are you back with them? If somebody was not, and she said she was embarrassed about that and ashamed of that, why are you still with them? If that was my kids, like, no, I'm sorry, that just would not happen. That just would not happen. Half a cup. And a teaspoon of baking powder. Semolina, 3 tablespoons. I feel as if I'm going to waste this big. I'll find a use for it. Hi, Bridget Lynn. So the menu today is zucchini muffins. We'll do 3 tablespoons of this. What about that? I looked at this menu, I did see it online, and I just liked the ingredients. I called it her toy. I know, Crystal. Exactly, recording with her toy. Says it all. There's content right there. Go follow Sweets and Beyond. Sorry, hold on. And your measuring spoon, yes, but it just did, for this one, it just said tablespoons and teaspoons. That's that. 2 eggs. I have also cut. Have I got peppers? I don't have peppers, I don't care. Have I got peppers? I didn't. Have I? One pepper. I might throw in some little tomatoes. Just chop a tomato really fine. Instead of a pepper. That'll work. Trying to think what else I've got. 2 eggs. Milk. You can just do it without the pepper. I'll just do it without the pepper. Coconut milk, it's gluten-free, 2 eggs. And that is, yes, cheese goes in them too, dairy-free cheese. So how much milk? A quarter cup of milk, 2 eggs. When I saw the pepper, I think it's probably been like Freudian, because I actually remember when I was looking at the recipe, I thought, I don't think it needed the pepper, I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, Jess, the weather has been, I know, Mary. In fact, Dreamy, this was Dreamy's top and Dreamy's shorts, to be honest with you. But I love the shorts because they're really comfy, and I think this is quite smart. I do like it. So she left them for me. One paper, so that's out the window. A quarter of milk. And then grated cheese. And you also add I don't know, maybe I should have been mixing this already. I was just throwing everything in a dish. I don't really care. It's fine. Grate a bit more cheese for that. There we go. It's about 50 grams of cheese. I'll probably get about 25 in that. My fridge. Is it cold there, Bella? There's my fridge. I've got chicken wings up the top. I've got boneless ribs, and I've got a ribeye steak, and I've also got a stuffed. Maybe there was. I'm going to grate some anyway. So about 50 grams. Please open the fridge. I did open the fridge. So I've still got an aubergine or an eggplant, as we call it, up the top of there. Let me just grate a little bit of cheese. Throw some more in. And then I'll season it. It's the same make of cheese anyway. I've made a bit of a mess here. I thought I'd got all my ingredients, but clearly I haven't. Hi Heidi. Hi Donna Lee. Yeah, Pema, that's when I bought the kitchen. Everything, like my washing machine, everything's hidden. Everything's got doors in front of it, so they're all very discreet. How are you, Heidi? Heidi, I was saying, what about Kanye showing up at that court today? And somebody said, are you here to support Diddy? And he nodded, didn't he? Now, I think even Diddy's probably thinking, oh shit, no, Kanye. Kanye, I should say. If there's somebody's help you really don't need, it'll be his. So, Heidi, did you see The Real Housewives of Miami last night? Or today? Have you watched it yet? I'm going to do garlic yogurt sweets. I'm going to do some natural yogurt with garlic in that. That'll be my dipping sauce. He showed up and left. Yeah, probably never get in. Too cute. Oh, is she, Jess? Well, as I say, Jess, I am going to stick to doing my own thing. I don't care what they're doing over there. I am not getting involved. Yes, so the natural yogurt is coconut based, but it is a natural yogurt, and I will just grate some garlic yogurt into it. I'll show you. Oh, get my cheese stuck to my door. Thick and creamy natural yogurt, but it's dairy free. Let's see what it tells you. Coconut collab. It's a yogurt alternative, but it's made with coconut milk, coconut water, things like that. But it doesn't taste coconutty. There it is. Dairy free, soya free. Okay. Hi, JJ. How are you? I hope you're feeling better, JJ. Put garlic. Right, I know I love garlic. I do love garlic, that's the thing. But I do put garlic in everything. So, look at this. I'll pull it down. So I've mixed the eggs and everything through it. I'm going to get my pan out, my little muffin tray. Get more than one, but I'll stick to this one just now. And I'm going to brush it with olive oil. Oh, I was also going to add olive oil to this. I don't know why, but I've added olive oil. I said about 2 tablespoons, I don't think that is, but that's fine, that works for me. Now I'm going to I'll do one, a little bit of garlic veins. There we go. Some garlic. Oh, put that back in place. We'll give it a mix. My oven really doesn't take long to heat, so I'm going to stick that on just now. So it's 180, that's 350 Fahrenheit. And you cook them for 30 minutes. I'm just going to give this pan a little dust off. Cheese. Right, so give that a wee dust off. I'm going to give it a little brush with oil. Don't want an oily puddle at the bottom, I just want to brush it. There we go. Now what I need to do is go and see how much again that I put actually in it. So let me see how much I put in. They'll just do like a spoonful. Their muffin bits don't look as big as mine. Oh, no, actually, do you know what? She's using a big spoon. I think she's using this. Okay. Will do. Oh, I can smell the garlic in them as well. Now, as I said, normally that would have a pepper in it as well. But unlike me, because I've always got peppers, but I've not got peppers. So I'm doing it without. It's not the end of the world. As I said, when I put these in, I'm going to start cooking, chopping some leeks and stuff for soup. For the people that weren't here earlier, my poor little neighbour that I do the soup for, her daughter passed away and she was found deceased in her bed. Horrible situation, and that I just couldn't imagine at any age. She's 89. Because I cook for her, I've given her, like, she's vegetarian, I've done veggie dishes for her. But because I give her stuff and she's always given me plants. She's bought me a hanging basket or made me a hanging basket. And she's done me another little one for over my fence. She's just lovely. She's a sweet lady. So I put a wee card at her door last night. I think I've overloaded that one. I put a wee card at her door last night with a bunch of flowers. I just feel so sorry for her. And I got a lovely, lovely message of her. Telling me how much I've touched her heart, which I thought was beautiful. It's the least I could do with what she's going through. Okay. See, oh no. See, I get carried away and then I start looking. We'll be all different sizes. See this? Try to keep them sort of similar. Oh, thanks, Julie. Handle ice cream scoop. Yes, Marsha, it's Friday the 13th. So, Bella Marie, right now it's 22 minutes past 8 at night. Oh, gee, I'm no surprised you're feeling paranoid. I've done stuffed mushrooms, Christoph. I've done them. I don't know if it was on a live or a video, but I've done stuffed mushrooms, and I've done it with gluten-free breadcrumbs and cream cheese, dairy-free cream cheese, and they were beautiful. So I'll get another tray. I'll left that at the side, so I'll try to make sure you don't see my ass when I'm bending over here, but you probably will. I'll do that for you. So I'll use this little one as well. Same again. I'll brush it. Uh-huh. Well, Dreamy should be here before then as well. 30 minutes, sweets. 30 minutes. Again, I think that'll be because of the pepper. That it's probably a bit longer because you're just roasting it in something. So I think without the pepper, I don't think it would need that long. Yes, they should, Mary. That's exactly what it'll do. So it's supposed to be like a crisp outside, soft inside. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can smell the garlic in there. I love garlic. Did you see the My Neighbour Loves You? She's always asking for her. Dreamy's outside painting all the fence and weeding and all that. So she's got to know her. She's lovely. She's absolutely lovely. I've done another little tray. So if I put that one, I could put them both in at the same time. Yep. Sweets, have you got to see any of season 2 of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? Has anybody got to see season 2 of that? Bloody cheese in the bottom of this as well. No, yes, it is actually beside my stove. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't, they're sealed so well, it doesn't affect each other. Ooh, and in they go. Right, hold on. Do I really want that to go like that? Yes, I do. That one there. If I could use this, I can put the other one in a bit high. 30 minutes. Oh, I love it. Love it. And I love that they're messy. Like they've had public fights and dragging each other on social media. And sounds like our sort of woman. So I'm going to mute for a second because I want to wash dishes and I don't want to be running my water all over the place. Okay, so I'll just mute for a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Thanks, Julie. which one of my favourite things is. Look at that mug. The flowers move inside it, but it's completely sealed. How pretty is that mug? Love that. So I had bought a couple, but my sister bought me that for my birthday. So I love it. Yeah, it's Jess. Jess, I finished watching the drama you told me to watch. So for anybody looking for a drama to watch on Netflix, Department Q. Department Q. It's based in Edinburgh, which is Scotland's capital. So there's Scottish actors in it, English actors in it. It's really, really good. Jess told me to watch it and I really enjoyed it. In fact, Jess, I was up a lot later than I should have been last night trying to finish it. But it was good. The main detective, though, he annoyed me a little bit. I loved Akram and Rose. Oh, you take a watermelon break. Take a watermelon break. Oh, one of my earbuds is gone. It's addictive, it is. Did I disconnect that there? I need to see. Connected, it's okay. Okay. So E, I'm going to probably need you tomorrow. I'm going to build my little greenhouse and I am going to smash up my kitchen, I think. I'm going to build my little greenhouse and I am going to plant my carrots and things and they're in grow bags. So I'm going to need probably your help, a bit of guidance. So if you're around tomorrow, that'd be fantastic. With stools. Don't know, afternoon, my time afternoon, so maybe, yeah, it's just. What time would suit you, Eve? that's them done. Yes, I'll show you. So it's these. Now, I was thinking about you when I bought them, because, hi Jen and Bear, it's got little flaps. So you can look in and see your roots while they're growing. And you can even look in and take out things that are growing in there, like carrots and things. I'm cooking zucchini muffins. But yeah, these are the grow bags. And I want to plant Paris Market round carrots. I think they look beautiful. Strawberries. That's right for just now. Spinach. Tomato. Pepper. I've got cherry tomatoes too. Well, that's what I was going to ask you, What am I better doing? Oh, did you? Those would be some long carrots. Would they some long carrots? What do you mean some long carrots? So am I better to start off in little trays, or you fold it over a few times? So like just like do this to start off. Then of course, because then I could unfold it. So I folded it over twice, and that takes it right down like that. What do you think? See, I think I'm going to have like a crop. I don't know what I'm expecting. Like that. Yes. Look, they're called Paris Market Round. Aren't they cute? And what's Rockwool? Don't throw me a curveball here, What's Rockwool? Oh, let me Google. Yeah, I need to do it in soil. I've got a big bag of soil. I've got all the gear and no idea, as we say here. All the gear, no idea. Popovers. What does that mean, Dreamy? Believe me, she needs to do it in soil. Explain yourself. Just get peat moss cups. I think I bought peat-free soil. Was that a mistake? No, don't laugh. Yeah, Miracle Grow peat-free. I'm sure that is the size of the bag. As I said, I think I'm growing a crop. Gardener's World, okay. As a big bag. There's 5 of these. But these are recyclable as well. So when you've... Yes, come up, absolutely. Don't let her. I know. He's got to come too and help with my crop. So as I said, I've got about 5. And these were the small bags. And I didn't have any idea. And I thought, I'm sure they're the small bags. But I was so impressed with the fact it's got a window that I can look in and see how my roots are doing. Some solid pots for your tomatoes. That's got handles. Okay? Does a pot have handles? This will be okay. Yes. It'd be like happy hour Scotland style. Hello.
Hey, okay, hold on. I gotta plug in real quick before my laptop dies. But
Okay.
so do you only have the one bag of soil?
I've got that big bag of soil. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I've
let
got
me
5
just
of these.
okay, because like with the grow bags, especially like, so I think what you have there is like a potato bag, but you can use them for other things like carrots.
Yeah.
But they take way more soil than you think. In fact, I've used probably about, I don't know, 6 huge bags from Costco. If you know Costco, they're huge, biggest
Yeah.
bag. So if if you only have one bag, I would suggest starting the seeds off first, like how you did. How did you do your windowsill? Did you just sow it directly in the soil?
Yeah. Just put the seeds in the soil.
Okay. Well, because it's a lot of soil to put into each bag and put the seeds in, and then you don't, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't take. So my suggest how many are you going to do all those seeds or just a couple?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I want to grow like a decent amount of. So what it tells you about the bags, when I did read up about the bags, so what it tells you is plant your seeds, and when you see the shoots coming up, put more soil on.
For the carrots?
Well,
I'm sorry.
for
I
the
accidentally
bags.
Well,
Ah,
EMR, then get your ass up here if you want to do. You mean like the layering method? Like, yes, I do that with those bags with the potato slips. I start at the bottom, fold it all the way down, and add soil. But I don't think that
right.
works that way with carrots. They grow down, not
Oh,
up.
do they?
That's my
Well,
understanding.
I could Google these. How do these ones grow?
I mean, those look like little radishes to me. So I think,
They're definitely carrots, but they look how cute do they look?
read the directions. What does it say on the back? The back? Does it say to put them like a 1/4 inch deep and
It
cover it?
says sow seeds thinly, 1.5 centimeters deep, direct in growing beds in rows, 12 inches apart.
Yeah. So
I mean,
you're not going
is
to
that
layer.
one? Yeah, so is that one seed 12 inches apart? Or is it little bundles of
Yeah,
seeds?
I mean, I usually would do two. I've tried carrots here; they do not work. PMR, I'm gonna let you do the soil amendment discussion with her. You're better at that, but I do know. Yeah, so I usually do at least 2 seeds. Like when I do my little rock wool cubes, I usually
Mm-hmm.
just do 2 or 3 actually, and then I thin it out after.
Mm-hmm.
And here, I look like crap because I've literally been in the yard all day. But hold on.
Yeah, they'll start in June.
But you know, I like the reason I like to do it this way is because you know exactly what actually. Um, let's see, these are Rockwell cubes, and they have holes already, and I've used them. You can use them in soil or cracky, but anyway, you cut them, along here, and I sometimes put extra holes and would put the seeds in. You probably, if you don't have this there, then there's also the peat moss where you add water, or you just put a tray of dirt, like a tray like this, and kind of section it off, and that you just when it sprouts and gets bigger, you can move it over to the big, you know.
What was
uh,
those things? What are those
These are
called?
called
Those
these are called rock wool. I got them off Temu as well, so you might if you can get them
rock
off.
wool?
Yeah, rock wool,
Let's see.
and
Rock
I love them
wool.
because
See, this is why I need help.
yeah, well,
I've got fertilizer. I've got fertilizer. I've got
well,
all the gear. No idea.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm still absolutely learning. But the sprouting, I've actually finally gotten pretty good at. But when I try to sprout in a bag or out in the yard, I have problems. Whether it's the weather.
Hold on. I don't think it's a good idea that I'm googling rock wool and it's giving me thermal insulation.
Oh, put cubes,
Rock
rock wool
wool
cubes.
cubes. Oh yes, okay. Okay, Timu do have them.
Yep.
They're quite cute, aren't they? Stone wool starter cubes. Root riot. But they're quite cute.
Well, you
Wonder
can
if
do it in the
Amazon have got them.
soil. You can do it in the soil. It's just, very you never
Take
know
a
where.
chance.
Yeah, well, you never know where you put the seeds, and unless you're if you're meticulous and put like a label exactly where you put each seed in there. All right, guys, hold on. Um, like I said, I've just had way better luck starting them inside under like a windowsill or a light,
Mm-hmm.
and I let them get about an inch or two big, and that with the roots start growing out of the rock wool, then I know they're ready for the soil or for the cracky system. Either way.
And do you, when you transfer that to so you just take it out the rock wool, put it
Cubes.
in the soil, the cube, or do you put the cube in the soil too?
Yep. Yep.
Right. Okay. So you would put the cube in the soil and leave that top bit still out, letting it grow, and let
Hmm.
the roots. All right. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
just
I
a good
really don't have any idea what I'm doing there.
raffle is the lazy way to grow shit. Get your ass up here then, PMR. Let me see your garden. Come on,
She's trolling you.
show me your Arizona garden.
I love that.
Black cow. See, I used black cow. You're talking about the manure, right? I've used that. I mean, I use master blend fertilizer. It's a liquid fertilizer. But
Yeah.
okay, so PMR wants me to talk about the worm castings. Probably. What does she call
Is that
that?
those little insects?
It's the poop of worms, right? And I forget what you call it actually, PMR, but
Worm shit.
butt nuggets, butt nuggets.
Worm shit is what we call.
Yeah, I mean, I should show you my yard. If I don't know about your yard, but if you come out in the morning and you look at your ground, well, you had your grass put down, so you probably don't see it. But before you put your grass down, did you see like little, very small pieces of dirt that look kind of weird, like little ant mound all over the place? Anyway, we have earthworms all over, and so I can see
Mm-hmm.
at night they come up to the top and they go back down, but they leave a big, a pile of little dot poo. And anyway, they collect that,
Oh.
and it's fertilizer. It's pretty good.
They've got an outdoor toilet. The worms have literally got
Yeah,
an outdoor toilet.
I've been scooping it up, but I have a bag of it as well. Yeah, the paint, I have used the cow. I mixed it in with my soil last year for the potatoes. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do that this year. This year I made my own soil last year, but this year I just bought a big bag of it. Worm shit. Yeah, okay. I can't click on it, but whoopsie. What am I doing? I mean, I'm by no means an expert, so I'm sorry I haven't read most of the comments. If somebody has better ideas,
No.
I just wanted to
It's okay.
say,
It's
like, if
nothing
you were
close.
expecting to get out there and fill those bags, it's going to go very quickly. That one bag, you're probably going to need
I mean,
about.
don't get me. I'll buy more. I've not got a problem buying more, but I just because of our weather here and how unpredictable it is, I wanted to get out as quick as I could into the bags and out in the garden,
Yeah.
into the wee greenhouse.
What's the weather like right now? Like, does it rain a lot or anything like that?
Right now, it's been raining a lot on and off.
Okay, well, that might be hard to sow seeds in. Then you know what I mean. They have the bags out there and getting them. That's what I mean. You might want to start. This is just what I do. Like I said, people might have other ways. You can control the conditions to start them, and once they get a little more, a couple inches tall, and to put it in. I mean, it's just as fast.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it's faster. I just don't have good luck sowing directly outside. But I also live in Florida where it's hot as hell and it rains a lot. So the seeds get washed away. They get
Mm-hmm.
bags. I do like the cloth bags. I use them a lot.
Bye, Bella. Well, but I've got a little, so I will be protecting it. So someone will show you.
So yeah, and I'm not sure I'm going to be around tomorrow after Nate.
That's
Tomorrow
okay.
afternoon.
So I bought this.
You got a greenhouse. Look at that.
Yes.
I didn't
That's what I said. So
see
I'm going to protect it.
that.
So
Okay.
I've got all the gear, no idea.
Are you gonna put like a grow bag on the shelf on each shelf?
Yes. Well,
How big are
I
those
don't know
shelves?
what size it is. So I don't know how many. So there's 3 shelves. Would I be able to get 2 in each one, maybe?
Uh, yeah. I mean, depends how big they grow. Like the
Yeah.
tomatoes aren't going to go in there. Be able to go.
Would they
Maybe
could go up the top?
my tomatoes right now are like 12 feet tall, but the cherry
Really?
tomatoes, yeah, and the one in Cracky. But I don't have a lot of tomatoes. It's just indeterminate. If it should say on the bag if yours is a determinate brand, look at your cherry tomatoes. Does it say if it's determinate or indeterminate?
See, they're getting technical.
Yeah. Well, this I should have learned a long time ago, but indeterminate grows like crazy. Like you got to stay on top of it, or it will just keep putting
Does
out.
it say?
Okay. Let me see the
Doesn't
front.
say.
Is it is it cherry tomatoes or regular
Yes.
tomatoes?
I've got normal tomatoes and regular tomatoes.
Well, you'll find
So,
out when it starts growing. And determinate is more. Let me see. Okay, I'll show
oh,
you.
sorry.
I'll show you the difference. That looks like a. It might. I don't know. My experience with cherry tomatoes are like. I'm just going to show you the difference here.
Okay.
Again, I wish I had learned this because I never
Hi
understood.
there, Lauren Marie.
Okay, again, do not look at me. I'm not part of this. Oh, okay. I can't. This one is
Ooh.
determinate. So I've let it get this big, but it's a bush more like these are
Wow.
indeterminate. I don't know if you can tell, but they're like all folded over up there. They're literally probably about actually 16 feet tall. But this one and this one are determinate. They don't get that big unless I let the sucker bushes go. So, you know what? I got a better example of it. Hold on one sec.
That's amazing.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm learning about.
She's a grower, not a shower.
Exactly. I'm going to show you one more. I did it. I'm telling you, I never could figure out why some tomato bushes took off like you wouldn't believe. Here, I'll show you my soil ones. And you can see that they're determinate. They get to a predetermined size, basically. See how small this one is? It's got a lot of tomatoes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
And
see them.
it's in a grow bag
Oh, love that.
and a cage. You're gonna need like some kind of support, some trellis. Whoops, what did I do? You're gonna
Like
need
sticks and stuff for it to.
yeah. I'm using these metal cages on all the tomatoes, but you definitely will need some support. But
Okay.
here's the big long. I don't know if you can see, but this are like the big long, and I can pull it up here. I don't recommend. They say you can pull it up and look at the roots. If I did, this would all come out.
Yeah, I
So,
know that's what the bag I've got that you can look at the roots and
does it have plastic or is it just open it up?
no, it just opens it up right into
Okay,
it. Because I did think that. I thought
that's more. That's more than just to take the like potatoes out at the end. Um, if it has plastic, that's to look at the roots. If you open that, in other words, while it's growing, your soil and everything's probably going to run out.
I thought that. I thought that's not very good.
Yeah, it's more to help, like I said, when you're harvesting potatoes.
Dreamy, I just want to ask you something. Did you start growing yours from seeds or did you buy plants? Because I'm sure you bought plants.
Yeah, Dreamy, show me your garden, girl. Look at that.
Show us how your garden grows, Dreamy.
We want to see your garden, girl. Sorry.
I bet my garden's bigger than your garden.
That sounds like Dreamy's garden's bigger than my garden.
Muffins. Hold on. They smell delicious.
Hey, PMR, I didn't show you my new pumpkin out there that is now like 6 feet tall, 6 feet long. Want to talk about that? Yeah, I didn't think so. Blaming it on your husband.
I think I'll actually put that back in. So here we are.
Ooh, that looks very similar to what. Wait, eggs in that? Sorry,
Sorry?
Are there eggs in that?
Yes, there's 2 eggs in it.
Okay, that's what we make that too. In fact, I just was eating a little. They look just like that, and they're eggs, and they have ham and spinach, and of course cheese.
This is zucchini, potato, eggs, cheese. It's got semolina in it. It's got flour, baking powder. It's got a bit of everything. I'm just going to give them another little 5 minutes because I think
They're
it's doing
so
the browning a
good.
bit more. Oh,
And they freeze pretty good too.
sorry.
They freeze pretty good too.
Yeah. Trying. So I'm going to do a. Well, I don't need to do it, but I'm going to do a little dip with. Another 5 minutes. With natural yogurt and hi Bambi. Bambi, I have made. I'm not sure yet. I have made zucchini muffins. They do smell good. They do smell good. How funny is that little outfit, Jen? How funny is that little Chucky suit? And do you know what? He didn't care because I'd just bathed him, showered him. So because he'd been showered, he didn't give a shit what I did after that.
I'm sorry, wait, what did you bathe?
Pablo.
Oh, sorry. Wait, go along, wait.
And then I put on his little Chucky outfit. I put a short up earlier, and he loved it.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, jeez.
Why are you being a bitch?
I'm being a bitch. My cages are from 1990.
No, I said the 1900s.
My hotel. Twirly skates.
I want to know if it's even the right planting season. I mean, I'm looking right now. It's freaking cold there.
Yeah.
What's the high during the 61?
The high is 61 there right now.
I don't know.
Well, it's warm here just now. I don't know if it's 61. But
okay, that's what it's coming up for a conversion here.
I was going to say, did you get converted?
That's converted to Fahrenheit. Yes. Oh. It is. Their low is 55. Their high today was 67.
So
tomorrow the high is going to be 59. So I just don't want you to do it at the wrong time of the year. I think this is fantastic.
September. These ones are June.
Okay, well, maybe they've got them genetically altered to live there. They wouldn't make it here, but nothing lives here.
May, the carrots, and May to September.
Did you buy those there, or did
yes?
Okay, I don't know. It does seem weird, a little chilly, because that does seem chilly to be starting like tomatoes and stuff. Maybe greens and lettuces.
This is our summer.
This
There's rain. It's our summer.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, that's why we're waiting until we were going to come this fall, and I saw the weather and I went, oh, hell no. So we're going to come like next April, May-ish.
You'll love it. Yep. Isn't it just that one for us?
Only the start. So wait, your summer is so it's the same as ours? Is what you're saying, Ian?
Well, our summer's not started yet. We had a heat wave. Our heat wave is like late 20s. That's centigrade.
So when does
it? Which is about 70.
Does it start in August then, or what?
No, it will start June. This is our summer start.
So when does it get warm?
June-ish, about now.
No, it's freaking cold.
60.
Scotland's confused. Scotland doesn't know what summer is.
I've got shorts on.
That's true. She does have shorts on. You must
It is currently 100 degrees here, and it's 1 o'clock, and that's actually pretty good.
Good luck with that. We don't have that.
Thanks a lot, Ann. Oh, I lied. It's 102 degrees, but
Oh,
yesterday or Sunday it'll be 110.
hi, Deborah.
I'm
Deborah
sick.
said it's the same as yours without the heat.
I guess so.
Well, and she has, I don't know if you'll be able to fit all of that in that. Did you get that at Aldi? That enclosure? The little,
Well, no, I bought it at another store called the Original Factory Shop, but it's not unlike Aldi.
it looks
You
like,
know?
because I bought one from Aldi in a triangle shape and it looks like
Mhm.
that box. I was just in the garage and saw it.
See, this is what I mean. I'm not expecting my tomatoes to grow like yours. We don't have that.
Really?
So, yeah, and that'll be the difference, the heat. I mean, they'll grow, but they'll not grow like yours.
Yeah. Have you thought about like buying them already started? Like a
I
little
wanted,
4-pack?
I got, I got adventurous. So I grew some herbs and thought, I can fucking grow things. I'm a
Well,
grower.
you did do a great job with the herbs.
Oh, they're doing amazing
Just
still.
don't do the rock wool. That's lazy gardening.
I'm sorry, what is you add water and it puffs up like a freaking come on. That's the same freaking thing.
No,
Yep.
no, mine soil.
I've seen them. I saw what you started the pumpkins in. Those were
Yeah,
little
congratulations.
pods.
It's what most greenhouses utilize.
I love this. You're being
I'm
told.
sorry. I am really in a mood today.
I like rock wool because I can put it in either soil or I can put it in cracky. That's why I don't use the soil peat moss.
We don't cracky around here because I live in a drought state and it's frowned upon.
Oh,
It
why is
uses
it
a
frowned
lot
upon?
less water than a traditional garden.
Yeah, well,
Uses
we don't walk outside to moist air. Water is valuable here.
exactly. That's why you should
Dryer. Oh, these are delicious.
I just live in an area where humans aren't supposed to be able to survive.
It says it feels like 102 right here where we are.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
I can't
humidity
even
though.
imagine.
That really sucks.
Yeah, but the temp is 95. But no, I'm sorry, it feels like 104. Excuse me, it just went up. Jesus.
Lauren Marie said it was 105. I was like, dang, is that from the other side of town or
Mars.
you got a 3-degree difference?
Mm.
Well, Dreamsicle, when are you going back? Maybe it sounds like you got a handle on all that.
Yeah, Dreamy sounds like she's got a nice garden going.
I gave up on zucchinis and squash and cucumber. Never again.
Those are
Why?
the easiest thing to grow.
Oh, I have no problem with leaves. It's growing the actual fruit that I don't know. It just I get the fungus because it rains so much. It just no.
Mm.
I don't do it
Hey,
again.
how are your pumpkins growing? You got any pumpkins growing yet? Or just vines that look dead?
Okay, we're going for a walk. Now it's so funny because I did this one on accident. Okay, hold on. I took soil out of the compost bin. I guess I gave up and threw seeds out. Hold on.
She accidentally grew the bitch. That's what she's saying. She doesn't want it.
Look how long can you see it?
She accidentally grew the what?
She accidentally grew the bitch. Don't bend down. You might get stuck again.
I know. Look, it's literally on the
Hi, Clam
net.
Crack.
You know what?
I
It's
really
like
am in a mood today.
it is. I just want you to see it's 6 feet long, the pumpkin.
6 feet long.
It's not as long as Mr. Rock, so it's nothing. That extra 8 inches is all the difference.
Yeah, but is it rock hard?
Oh. I want to see Dreamy's garden. All this time,
I do
Dreamy,
too.
your garden.
Yeah. How does your garden grow, Jimmy?
You've never shared your wisdom.
Yeah, they've always done. I mean, that's how she cans. She'll take it in and can it all. Do what she does.
What does she say?
Oh,
That
see,
again?
I go to
does
the
a canning.
store and buy the produce to can.
Wait, okay, I'm sorry, what?
She does canning with the stuff that they grow.
Oh, really? I was wanting to do
Dreamy,
that.
do you have any good pickle recipes? I need to change up my pickles.
Why don't you just tickle your pickle? This is getting downhill fast. Hi, Will. The thing is,
Oh, yeah. Dreamy wants story time. You got to share how you got stuck in your garden the other day on your knees.
ooh,
You guys just at me. I just was stuck on all fours with my head stuck to the top of it and my hair. And I was wearing this bandana like this, and my hair got stuck. And it was, one of those things that you get more tangled trying to get out of it. And I'm like, considering all my options, do I call my husband?
do I cut my
hair? Yes, I'm reaching like for the scissors, and I ended up just pulling out some hair with it, and just
my lord!
Because I couldn't get my balance on it because it's just
cutting your hair with garden shears.
Right?
And then she started wondering what would happen if she died there, and they photographed her body in that position, and it got really dark.
It went downhill.
No, Irish. I need to though, but I want to find one where I can pick my seeds. Like I said, I don't want like a bunch of seeds that either A, can't grow in my climate. I wonder if they do packages by they have to. You know what? We're talking here. Hold on.
They usually have co-ops where you can go and trade for what you want.
Yeah, I just definitely want to make sure I get good seeds because I don't know. Jeremy, where do you get your? Does she grow hers from seeds?
Some she bought some plants and she grew some from seeds. Yeah.
Hi, Glenn Crack.
It's you.
Talk about our menopause or
let's not.
We won't.
So what time are you meeting?
Okay, sorry, I just had to tease her.
What time are you meeting our friends tomorrow, PMR?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you mean my new best friends that I didn't know I had?
Yes,
I'm so excited. I get to finally meet them tomorrow at about 12:30.
Fantastic.
We're going to meet somewhere in the middle.
Good.
Can't say where.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm working on something for that Lauren Marie right now, which I really, really hope she loves. Aww. And then, of course, Mari's getting a plant to take with her to California so that it can thrive in that climate.
Absolutely. It'll be great. Absolutely great. It'll be nice going away from Mari too.
It will be. It's kind of sad, though. It's like I get to meet her right before she leaves.
I know, right?
I know. But at least you'll have had that.
I'm kind of sad about it, but I'm glad that I get to.
That's what I'm saying. Uh-huh.
Well, but I also go to California a lot, so I told her she needs to meet me at Disneyland.
Ooh.
There you go.
I'll teach her how to do it right.
Funny.
Maybe I should bring her Mickey ears.
Oh, yeah. Lauren Marie's getting her nails done right now.
Oh, shit. Does that mean I should paint my nails for you, Lauren Marie? Okay, well, I'm going to drop down because I need to finish this little project. And then I, have an email to send out or something.
Okay.
So, but thanks for letting me come up and give E a hard time.
Yep, I'm going to leave you to it. Okay, and I think Dreamy's probably going to be your better person to ask, but I just know it works here in Florida.
I've got a feeling I'm going to be watching YouTube for British ones, though.
Yeah, you'll get. Hey, you did a good job on those herbs.
And I've looked after them. I really have looked after them.
And I think herbs can be really persnickety, so. That's at least my experience. Some of them.
Just whatever you do, do not let your herbs bolt. That's the biggest concern.
But since it's
So
so
don't
cold,
let
I doubt
bolting is when they get flowers on the top. When they flower, it just changes the flavor and they're garbage.
Oh,
So
okay.
always keep trimming them down, even if you're not utilizing all of it.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah, they turn very bitter.
Yeah. And you can dry what you trim down, even if you're not using it. Just put a little rubber band around it and hang it upside down. It'll dry out. Well, I don't know if it will in your climate, but here.
That's what I was going to ask. Can you freeze your herbs? No? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you can put them like little trays, like basil. There's all different kinds of ways. People put them in ice cube trays. Or my husband makes a paste and puts it flat in a Ziploc bag.
Yep.
Kind of scores it, so we take out little sections of basil
that's good.
as we need it, or cilantro. Yeah.
That I do the same thing, and I also do that with my tomato paste. You know, when you open a can, you only need the smallest amount. You can put the rest in a Ziploc and grit it out in almost like teaspoon, tablespoon servings, and then you just break off what you need. It's the best.
That's good.
Yep.
Well, there was something else I was going to ask you there when you said that about the herbs. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, how's it taste, Dan?
Fry them, or I mean, hang them down, and you can like rosemary and things like that, basil, hang upside down, let them dry out, crunch them up in a Ziploc bag, and use that on your food. Like, you know what I mean? Like your powdered.
We have so much rosemary, I throw it away. I mean, the bush is out of control. My lavender plants are out of control. We just toss it. I used to save the lavender for, I'm going to make a candle one day. Nope.
Yeah,
hey, Kendra, you want some fresh lavender?
I have, you know what? I have a bunch of lavender too.
So I realised I was finding dead flies, which I hate flies. I run about the house like this as soon as the weather changes. I hate them. And I was finding them on the window ledge. I thought, why are they dying? And my grandson Googled it. It's basil. The basil kills. What is that? The basil kills flies.
No way.
It does. He Googled it and he's like, Gran, it's your basil. And I was like, yes.
Well, I mean, it's a deterrent, but I'm sorry. My mind goes here. Usually if they die by the window, you're sure they're not termites?
No, it's flies, proper flies. And decent sizes.
Okay.
I'm looking it up.
Because I have basil right now next to my tomatoes, and then I also have a bunch of sticky traps to collect white flies. I have a white.
It says it doesn't kill flies.
I think it
or anything that prevents them from contaminating kitchen and food.
Oh no, I'm finding because I've never seen them.
It does. I'm sorry, it deters them. I'm sorry.
I've never seen flies dead like that on my window ledge, and I was like, that is the strangest thing, and only in the living room where I'm growing them, where I'm growing the basil. And as I said, I was like, something in that's killing them. And
that's weird.
My grandson Googled
There's ways to extract the oil and use it on your skin to deter them. I had no idea. This is cool.
Honestly, yesterday I literally went over with a bit of kitchen roll and picked up 2 dead flies and they were good sized flies lying together on the window ledge.
Interesting.
Because I hate them.
Basil. Yeah, me too. That's why I've got these sticky traps.
Yeah, honestly.
E11 needs to grow some cilantro.
I did. It bolted. It bolted real.
Why would you let it bolt?
It's summertime, and
you know better.
What am I supposed to do? No bolting.
You keep trimming it so it doesn't bolt.
I did. That's the one that I showed on my live that my husband, I said, it's bolting. Go ahead and take what you want. And I look at it the next day and it's completely dead. I don't know what he did to it.
What's bolting? What's bolting?
Bolting
is when it flowers.
I'm going to send you a video. Or my last live, I do a show my dill and it completely bolted.
She showed her dill.
I know. When she said that, I thought the same thing. I know. Show us your dill.
Let me see my dill. Anyway, it bolted. In other words, it grew suddenly like 3 feet in the air and then flowers on the end. And if I let it go, and I've collected seeds in the past from it, and I have bags of dill seeds because it bolts and then it got these yellow flowers. They turn into seeds, but I went ahead and cut it this time because I have enough seeds from that. But yeah, especially like here when it gets hotter, Anything like the greens, arugula, all the lettuces, they will bolt after one good growing season. And she's right. If you even sometimes still, if you cut it, it doesn't matter. It's still going to change the flavor of the leaves. Good thing though, chickens don't really care the way it tastes. But the only one I notice it doesn't really make a difference in, at least my husband says so, is the arugula. It's bolted now like 5 times. I mean, I could show you that right now. I keep cutting it, and he keeps eating it. So,
Oh, I've kept basil going for like 3 years in a row, and then of course like all my jalapenos and things like that. I keep trimming everything back, and I was able to keep it. I just don't garden outdoors anymore because it's too damn hot.
I usually give up by July.
We ripped the garden out and then landscaped, and now we're talking about ripping out the landscape. So I don't know what we'll do in the future.
No.
We'll see.
I would love to have a high of 61. Boy.
I left them in longer.
No, that's cold.
Those ones, I left them in a bit longer, and they look absolutely beautiful. They look crispy. I think
Mari wants you to show her your dill.
I'm going to show my dill. She's getting a dill pick.
I left
Not a dill pick.
I left these ones in a bit longer. Look. So I think they're probably better because I think I've put a lot in than what the initial recipe showed me. So I'm very happy with them.
I like a little crisp on them.
Absolutely.
A nice texture.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so funny. I've eaten those all week, every day. One of those.
Eating what? Sorry.
One of those little egg muffins. Yeah, we needed to use a bunch of eggs because they were going to turn. So we made 15 of those little muffins.
So is it your own eggs from your little chicks?
Of course.
I need to run out and grab his bedding in because I've got a feeling it's going to rain. 2 seconds.
Yeah, I miss having chickens around the house and an abundance of eggs. But I just pick up eggs from family. I miss having the chickens around the house and having an abundance of eggs, but I just pick up eggs from family. So, but I wasn't working at the house. I didn't have enough time. It just wasn't fair. They couldn't free range because the coyotes will get them.
Oh,
yeah, I know. We had my neighbor lost a turkey baby. I didn't share this on my live, but yeah, from a hawk next door. So I've got to be very vigilant out there. It was a baby though, not a full-size chicken. Hold on.
Yeah, but they'll take the chickens too. So you need to keep that net up that you keep getting stuck in.
I know.
Ooh, yummy.
To keep them out and keep you in.
All right. Have fun, ladies.
All right. Yeah.
I do have to run.
Hi, Lack.
Bye.
So, Anne, my last live around 36 minutes, I show how I do the rock wool. And then if you just zoom through, there's a time lapse of them growing and everything. I was looking for the picture of my dill. I'm still going to send you that just because now. But
yeah, okay.
All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Thank you. Have a great day. All right.
Poor Lack's just come in. Thanks for coming up. Poor Lack's just come in and I'm going to be signing out. But Lack, I will be doing more lives over the weekend because I really have got a free weekend this weekend. And I have been busy as hell. So I do want to do some lives. But thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much, everybody, for coming and joining. I'm sorry, Lack, but thanks again. I'm going to be signing off now. I do apologise.